The purpose of making this video is to fulfill the task of cross-cultural understanding. With this presentation, we hope to provide knowledge and introduce traditional clothing to the wider community. Before that, let us introduce ourselves. I'm Prada Fahira.
I'm Asarul Aman.
I'm Rizka Fitriani.
Okay, let's do the next material. Okay, now I will explain about traditional clothing from West Kalimantan. West Kalimantan has traditional clothing called King Baber for men and King Bibinga for women. This traditional clothing is usually worn during traditional ceremonies, cultural events, and weddings. In ancient times, this traditional clothing was made from tree bark, which was processed into a soft form called kapu or ambu. But now, many people use cloth. The meaning of this clothing is unity, purity, glory, maturity, and prosperity. Apart from that, it's also symbolizes from life and strength. And then I'll explain about traditional clothing from Papua. Traditional clothing from Papua called koteka. Some also call it hilan, bobe, and herring. Koteka is made from water-grown skin. This traditional clothing is usually used every day, as well as for traditional ceremonies. However, nowadays, koteka are rarely used every day. The meaning of this clothing describes the tribus closeness. The meaning of this clothing describes the tribus closeness to nature and also symbolizes a true man.
Okay, I will explain about traditional clothing from East Nusa Tenggara. East Nusa Tenggara has traditional clothing called amarasi, originating from the Gawan tribe. This amarasi shirt consists of several components, ranging from kebaya, shawls used to cover the chest, and the woven shirt for subordinates. For traditional clothing, women from the Dewan tribe usually women wear amarasi clothes in its celebration. Not only that, the women of the Dewan tribe have several kinds of accessories, such as a kondis square decorated with gold, a pair of snakehead shaped bracelets, and a gold coat. Meanwhile, amarasi men's clothes consist of a blue shirt and a woolen sari tied around the waist. Generally, Dewan men's also use several accessories such as Ambes nickels, Timurese brackets, multi-salak nickels, and cap ornament on the heads, like this. That is the characteristic of antique traditional clothing typical of the Dewan tribe. Said that the traditional clothing of the Dewan tribe is famous for its diverse fabric pattern and the beauty of embroidery details. This makes it look very unique and alluring. Also, there's a motif, pattern, and shape of traditional clothing of the Dewan tribes and carries story and traditional that are passed on from generation to generation. After that, I will explain about traditional clothing from East Java. Traditional clothing from East Java, having traditional clothing called pesaan and roncongan, is usually considered unique and easily recognized. Usually, pesaan and roncongan clothes are worn by Madura's people when there are big fever. such as wedding and other traditional ceremonies.
Okay.
For this Japanese traditional clothing for men, like this, it consists of black long sleeve shirts, white neck collars, as on both sides, red and white horizontal motto shirts as an interior, and black leg pant. Pesaan clothes are identical to black to reflect a dressing and unyielding attitude. Another meaning of pesaan clothes is the size of clothes and pants that are outdoors. This symbolizes that mature people have an open and free attitude and simplicity in society. Besides, this Java traditional clothing for women, namely roncongan kebaya. This Java traditional clothing is intended for women in East Java as a part of pesaan clothes. Kebaya rancongan has a waistline with a tapered bottom. Usually, rancongan kebaya is combined with lasam or East Java batik saris. Also add accessories such as nickels, brackets, and car are cucu. Meaning of kebaya rancongan is a symbol of confidence and appreciation for every Japanese woman, especially East Java.
Then, after North Maluku, I will explain about traditional clothing from Gorontalo. Traditional clothing from Gorontalo called Mukuta for men, where this traditional clothing is used only at the time of the wedding ceremony. Mukuta traditional clothes have a simple design form, with accessories used also not up to have type of accessories. Usually on the head of the groom will use a makuta put in the form of a towering headgear and also resembles a poultry where viewed from its shape. The makuta wood also has a unique shape and can also reflect the Gorontalo area, not only the Mukuta wood. Usually the groom will also use a gold colored necklace called bako, where this bako has been trusted by the people of Gorontalo as a man and also a woman who has been when marriage born. In the Mukuta clothing section there are also various kind of accessories called pasimony. Pasimony is a symbol of harmonious marriage life between husband and wife without any quarrel or thing that can make the household crack. Pinyu and Kayuga traditional clothes are Gorontalo traditional clothes that are only used by Princess Bride, where this Pinyu traditional dress has a very luxurious appearance with a variety of elaborate decoration and is in harmony with its function which is used in wedding. This time I will explain about traditional clothing from North Maluku. Traditional clothing from North Maluku is called Mancalalama for men and Kumungkia for women traditional clothing. This traditional clothing is usually used for traditional celebration. The material used for Mancalalama is cloth equipped with 9 silver buttons and embroidery that looks like screen. Meanwhile, Kumungkia's clothes are made of satin with songket cloth and a gold belt. The meaning of this cloth is might, splendor, and
that's all from us. Thanks for your nice